What up? We're here in Smoked Out, Ontario. We're at Superior. Everyone make some noise.
Yeah!
I got a couple of special sponsors I'd like to thank. Medman, Purple Gang, Day Ones, Royal Thieves, Bedlam, Tricks, Crocs, Jimmy Stacy, and Monet Construction. I got a co-host with me.
Yo, real quick, Jared checks his phone less than LMS still.
Yo, this guy fucking sucks, man. Just joking though. No, seriously, he does. But yo, it's just a Jay. Smoked Out AB and MB, man. Holla at me. Want to battle any of those platforms, man. Make some noise for y'all, man. It's been awesome night so far.
Yeah. And battler to my right.
The beast from the southeast reporting live from the 305. What the fuck is really good? It's your boy LMS. All things is purple and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We out in this motherfucker, man. Shout outs to Smoked Out for having me out here. Shout outs to my brothers in Beast Mode. Beast Mode. We out here, man. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Battler to my left.
Yo, AJ Jaritsma, I'm from Port Coburn, Ontario, but I just did a road trip all the way from BC. Real quick, I just want to say that in this culture especially, we have a lot of wannabe soldiers out here that portray this fake image. But seeing as Remembrance Day is right around the corner, I want to just say everybody make some noise for the real soldiers that actually put on... And on top of that, obviously I'm representing Smoked Out as well as I'm repping Beast Mode, and this fucking clown shouldn't represent either till he gets his shit together, so let's go.
Oh, wow. If y'all don't know and if you haven't been following on Smoked Out, this match has been having some crazy build up to it. Both these guys came here almost a year ago together.
Shut up, let me rap. Let's
now
go.
They're battling. AJ going first. Let's go.
AJ's going first.
You want to go first? I got it.
Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean.
Here we go. It's heads.
I want to go first.
Okay.
Here we go.
Both want to go first.
Everybody hold it down. First round on LMS.
Hold it down, y'all.
The bars are Sona, you getting fold up, no delay game for reaction. X and XX, no Pornhub, we on the main page with this action. Straight bars and the writing is dope. Straight bars and the writing is dope. Playing cards in a bicycle spoke, you hear the AKs get the clapping, brah! And they'll run through a nigga faster than AJ when he's rapping. Oh hey AJ, what's happening? You played stupid in this battle and tried to bait an MC. Now it's a grand piano with my steak dinner. I'm having you played to a T. If this was Dade County with the K's round me, you'd have chalked your Potter of Lawson and gave it to me. Man, even with the cops in sight, I'd have got no problem robbing white. And based off DP's judging, I think they would agree. What? So I ain't even let a clip load in the heater, bro. I just let a clip load in social media, but it put a shitload of doubt in you. You let the promo get you emboldened until I clapped back and you folded. Now we ain't heard a peep out of fool. All the brothers and sisters scowling you, and it mentally overcrowded you. It's ironic you say a nigga to a bitch just brought the bitch nigga out of you. What? What? You brought up my past battle to have my ass rattled, but homie, I'm not even faded. You just mad that I dug up your past, and now you've got to explain it. Or what, you feeling livid, G? Well, let me take you out your misery, homie. I've got a way to contain it. Black pistol, silencer. I call it the N-word, because when I hop out and display it, when the cops ask what shot you, well, I don't think anybody should say it. Damn. Damn. You acted up on cam? And then you took another loss, eh? See, every time a different character, but he always asks out. You a bitch doing cosplay. Yo, Thunder Bay, y'all not vultures. Y'all support our cultures. Y'all family, fuck what they all say. That's why it makes sense y'all brought the Spanish nigga to speak with a soft J. I'm talking death within friends and family affecting my sanity. You have no idea. But Red Shirt already booked us for BC, but I had trouble even trying to beat me. I couldn't console my fear. I looked at G-Show, kept seeing the kid that died in front of me on Father's Day, could barely even control my tear. But you looked at Patch and said, another loss? Nya, Thunder Bay fucking hold my beer. I mean, shit, bro, when G-Show hit me, wasn't shit sweet, but I dusted off and picked my stuff back up. I figured this battle might actually mean something. Shit, I might get my luck back up. I just need AJ to win the title tournament. Well, you fucked that up. And boom. And boom, just like that in a sudden instance, I was thrust within this. I'm not battling you, you're battling me. You still haven't figured out what's the difference? For you, this battle would actually count. For me, this shit is just a scrimmage against one of these mentally stunted midgets who acts like a picture of muscle fitness, but whose speech impediments and fucking lispers having them come across as just another punk fictitious, buff and vicious version of Troublelicious. Can I get a fucking witness? Yeah. What? Y'all thought this was LMS versus AJ? Nah, this is Easy E on his deathbed versus Death Row during Dre Day. This is Old block at 6 in the morning versus Tekashi and Treyway. You just got in this bitch. I fucked already. This Kanye versus Ray J. Now you're facing the height. Now you're facing the height and wrath of a psychopath. White boy, this shit for real concern ya. The war is over. Tell Port Cobra in a closed casket is what this killer's earned ya. Your internal intestines, your worldly possessions. That is how I will return ya. I don't need to be running up on a runner-up. There's no need for me to conceal a burner. You barely won, I barely lost. I've got more than enough skill to murk ya. I'm riding away through second place. Smoked Out's calling me the Silver Surfer. You should have followed the instinct within you that was trying to say run. Now you're dealing with a click-clack with a kickback that'll have you spinning like K1. You're not an opponent worthy of combat who can give me a great run. You're my phone's emergency contacts. I've had your number from day one. In beast mode, you had to fall back because there wasn't a battle that A won, which is why you didn't get the title shot and they gave it to A1. Time.
Make some noise! That was the battle. First round on AJ.
Alright, yo. I said it's time that I got a big name. I put in the work and now I need the clout. But Jared gave me the wrong Mexican. Wanted me and L to beef it out. You should have got me Cortez. This dude wasn't worth the trip or let alone to even leave the house. But unlike Cortez, I ain't waiting until the third round for all the shit that we need to speak about. Yeah. See, at one point we were homies, even roomies on trips. I can tell y'all firsthand this dude make moves like a bitch. No fabricated personals. This is true as it gets. I'm about to expose this little faggot for the fucking goof that he is. Our first trip to Thunder Bray, I covered his room. Even had to feed the dude. Every time that I was eating, I made sure that you were eating too. Jeez. Picked up the bar tab as well. And I ain't talking just a drink or two. See, I know full well what it's like to be broke as hell. So that's the type of thing I do regardless of what I think of you. Now, I assumed he'd hit me back. So I wasn't really stressing it. Yeah, okay. Shut your fucking mouth when I'm rapping, I'll knock your fucking head off, alright? That's how it's gonna be. Yeah, I know that's how it's gonna be. Now, listen, we're gonna keep it rap, but don't fucking talk during my shit. I assumed he'd hit me back, so I wasn't really stressing it. If the tables had been turned, I assumed that he'd be just as generous. You hit me with $20 since that event. And normally I wouldn't even mention this shit if I hadn't seen you drop money on blow that you should have spent on your kid. After that loss to G-Show, he drank himself stupid right through the night while crying about his mistakes. I felt terrible for Stevie the Sunday after because he was playing host to this fucking shit stain. His flight wasn't until late evening. Me and Mike dropped him off around midday. He was still crying about that loss. I mean that literally, yo, he bitch made. But still, Stevie welcomed you into his home. He was there for you in a big way, and you returned the favor by trying to have coke delivered to the house where his fucking kids stay. Facts. Facts. I'm talking facts, you dumb fuck. Shut up. Don't talk during my shit. I'll knock your fucking head off. I swear to God, bro.
Chill out, fam.
Let's go.
Don't talk during my shit then, bro. Straight up.
Let's go.
Okay, then you decided to return the favor by trying to have coke delivered to the house where his fucking kids stay. How you gonna pull some goofy shit like that when you have a baby as well? Fuck that terrible performance. For that alone, you should be ashamed of yourself. For the sake of that child, I hope around the time of conception, your ratchet wife was banging a stranger in your house. Because if you truly are the father, and those are the type of traits within yourselves, then that kid's already on the fast track to being a waste of space as well. How you gonna teach a kid to live his life when you can't even keep your focus straight in managers? Picture this closet junkie trying to teach a child how to appropriate parameters. It shouldn't come as any surprise to your wife to know you disregard the family on every road trip, because even when you home, you ain't been there for her. Think Nick Kroll. This animated kid got a big mouth and he been known for breaking character. Let's fucking go! Now when it comes to that child, you'd be an even more selfish piece of shit to even hope that he's yours. It's a 3 already, you little fucking faggot. And this was only the first. And if you talk during my shit anymore, I will knock your fucking head off. Let's go. I will, you fucking bitch. Don't talk during my shit. I pay you respect you pay to me, or I'll knock your fucking head off. Fact, bro.
Round 2, LMS, let's go! Respect the MCs, guys. Respect.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Let's hold it down. Hold it down.
Yo, smoked out. Why all the attitude up in Vancouver? Man, I ain't maintain no kind of ego, but when y'all saw me slipping poorly, it was Rick and Morty. The internet was praying for some kind of sequel. Now, you're a big shit talker and fabricator, but where you live, bitch, the grass is your neighbor. You've never stayed with no kind of evil. Oh, now you're an animal trainer with how you're raising the hawk and an eagle? Bitch, you're from Port Colborne, a fucking horse town with 18,000 people. He moved to get away from the pain of losing, but it sucks because he's unable. You took the redneck from the horse farm. Well, no wonder he's unstable. You're the pride of Port Colborne. Yeah, homie, that's a fun fable. That's like saying you bought out the bar when you ordered a bottle for one table. When I lost, I got pissed. When I lost, I got pissed. I was unstable. I had a rifle loaded with a livestock. When he got pissed, he ran into his own stable and started fighting with the livestock. You see, bro? Shit like that. Now he's disrespecting you, right? See, shit, bro? Shit like that is why you're not accepted by any league, and it should matter. You don't have any star quality. You don't contain any good factors. You're one of these dirt poor, nerdcore, uppity faggots speaking in multisyllabic but wannabe hood rappers. I'm about to raise arms and lick bald heads in his direction because he looks like one of the bushwhackers.
Okay.
Talk that wrestling
Okay.
bar.
I said, motherfucker, you look like O'Shea. If he went and had a baby with no shame.
Oh my God.
One side of you wants to fist bump, the other feels like mentioning accessories for propane. See, y'all ain't catch that. I'm talking stage fright. Man, it got me. But tonight, catching hobbies. Little head, massive body, king of the hill. Damn it, Bobby! Well, fuck the jokes, though. Y'all want the knife bars, the gun bars. Okay, now we've gotten into a tussle. Big pistol, knife attachment. If the hands don't let a nigga stuff you, then with one motion you'll catch a buck. 50 while I let the 50 buck you. All your white privilege, you can get it muffled. You're not a trap god who's lived the struggle. You're a fucking dickwad with titty muscle. Hold up, nigga, you lost to Tipsy Russell? Who's winning third place, bros? Case closed. Call the judge. Ask for the gavel. I'm not gonna say you had bad wordplay, but fuck, bro, you're awful at Scrabble. I lost an important matchup after I mentally cracked up, and they had already come for my travel. But how do you literally lose to motherfuckers that you have already battled? AJ, keep it real, bro. I know it's gotta trash your pride. The reason you moved west, bro, Beast Mode did you like a movie extra. They literally had you cast as side. It's ironic you came from a farm town because the smart ass wanna be cracking wise. Boom! Well, now you're gonna need some milk when this headshot goes past your eyes. It's ironic you came from a farm town because the smart ass wanna be cracking wise. Boom! Well, now you're gonna need some milk when that headshot goes past your eyes. I'm talking old school, huge revolver. The blast alone will let them dashing high. That's what the big nose gotta kick back. It'll leave niggas dancing like the Jackson 5. You are not a nigga, bro. You've never had your bills cut off and never had to read your school books in candlelight or in the dark like one. Never had to attend your cousin's graduation than your other cousin's funeral because he was outlining chalk like one. There is nothing in life that has given you the fucking right to try and talk like one. Bah! Eat a clip, pimpin', now you're pimp flipping. You want to be a nigga, then walk like one. I'm talking. Another one. I'm talking. Death within friends and family, attending funerals. You're not allowed to grieve in front of them. Art of War roster getting PG battles. You're still not allowed to run with them. Nah, see, you're not a true killer in the sixth sense. You're Bruce Willis from the Sixth Sense. That's how I'm truly sunning them. Because I just said that I see dead people. You didn't realize you were one of them. Damn. Time.
Make some noise! It's a fucking battle! Let's go! Round 2, AJ! Let's go, AJ!
As soon as this battle was locked, this pussy started to shapeshift. I'm sure y'all seen that clip where he tried to portray me like I'm a racist. You a fucking clown, bro. Keep talking. Keep fucking around, bro. I'm sure y'all seen that clip where he tried to portray me like I'm a racist. He was so deeply offended to the point where he couldn't take it. But wait, weren't you in the building for that battle? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. You a fucking fake bitch. You seen me countless times since that event and never felt the need to say shit. Till a couple weeks ago online when he was all of a sudden compelled to take a stand and make a statement. fucking hate you, honestly, I really do. Till a couple weeks ago online, all of a sudden he was compelled to take a stand and make a statement. But if you truly were offended and you really think I'm a racist, then do something right the fuck now, pussy. Put me in my place, bitch. Well, I'm fucking waiting. Why all of a sudden the hesitation? That's exactly what I thought. He gonna save it for the Facebook posts and battle bars and keep it a word thing. At least he got sense enough to know that if this got physical, I'd knock him the fuck out with the first swing. Now let's call it how it is. That Bayonetta shit, probably my worst of schemes, but there was no malicious intent behind it, regardless of what that word can mean. See, a word is only as powerful as the intention behind it when a person mentions the shit. With that being said, I need you to pay very close attention to this. If I call you a bitch, I mean it. If I called you a bird, I meant it. If I refer to you as a goof, that's because there's yet to be a better word invented. See that shit? Yeah, if I refer to you as a goof, that's because there's yet to be a better word invented. See that shit? With the perfect sentence crafted with the worst intentions. I've been known for getting graphic with the words that I disperse in sessions, and you? I've been known for getting graphic with the words that I disperse in sessions, and you? A fucking rat, a worthless, squirming vermin who won't hesitate to drop some words if he can swerve a sentence. Your statement came with no charge. Hashtag First Amendment. But saying it ain't enough. I gotta take it further to teach this incompetent person a perfect lesson when I share a clip of this battle with your hardened homies and ask them which one of the verses they think is more deserving of some attention, but it get worse. When you were supposed to battle Merge, he had to cancel due to the loss of a homie. And you had the audacity to talk about honoring commitments and tried to play him off as a phony. You referenced honoring commitments again when reference to your defense while trying to defend your loss to G-Show. That's something that I cannot condone. We sparred the morning of that event. You must have forgotten that, I know. He had his first round off by heart. After that, he had to reference all his notes. Assured me by the game time it'd be solid. And he'd be putting on a show, then shit the bed after the first and read the rest right off his phone. Now think back to what he said to Merge. If you haven't already, this is where you're losing any trace of all respect because you lost that battle due to lack of preparation and tried to fucking blame it on a death. That's facts. You are a fucking piece of shit. Everything that you do is so pathetic, but this is the man that's gonna preach to me. You are a fucking piece of shit. Everything that you do is so pathetic, but this is the man that's gonna preach to me about a motherfucking code of ethics. See, at one point we were friends. I had to disassociate because he make moves too strange. He won't believe where the next dagger come from like A2 Brute. Let's go. That was genius. Only the smart ones will get that though.
That was really good.
Yo, on some real shit though, I'm literally ashamed to say that I used to fuck with the dude. It just took me a minute for me to see his true colors come through. Let's fucking go.
Make some noise, guys. Third round, LMS. Let's go.
It's yours for the taking.
Bro, can someone tell Sloth from the Goonies that he's not from the Boonies? You see, in this game, it's not enough Indians. That's why you thought you could take the cheap flight. Stomach shot, lead poisoning, he won't be able to eat right. Stick long, left everyone in the circle smoking. It's a peace pipe, bah! Blast from the weapon, astral projection. I got a spirit soaring like a cheap flight. You're a former hockey player and a steroid junkie. You're competitive without choosing, but this is the only motherfucker I've seen that gets competitive about losing. AJ, bro, I fucked up. What could this do to my career? I went all the way out west and lost to the Rookie of the Year. The shit, bro, that sucks for you, but I'm losing to every rookie here. Like, what? What? Bro, what the AJ, my first battle out west, it went horribly. Dog, how the fuck could you top that? Oh yeah, well I lost 2 title tournaments and 2 leagues in the same year. Bro, would you stop that? Let me guess, you expected to spit some shit, and now the shit's a bust. So now this is the part of the round where you get pissy drunk and want to bitch and fuss. Yo, homie, you're the homie, and for this I trust, but this is a mismatch. Are you sniffing dust, man? Hold up, nigga, you got bitch slapped by MC Rush? I mean, bro, if I were you, getting slapped by him, man, I would just get shipped off. I would get deployed. I feel sorry for you, fam, but you were 1940 Japan. What, you still didn't get deployed? You came to wake the sleeping giant just to get bombed on by a little boy. To watch you get slapped up by a dude that was half the size of you, that shit was hard to see, bro. He still couldn't clearly see that it was all the conspiracy. Nah, homie, but not for me, though. After the battle, Rush ducked off, turned back in a feller, his alter ego, rubbed his burned hands like Birdman and started laughing like Dr. Evil.
That's so true. It's so true. I'm sorry, that's so true. Hold it down.
Stupid little punk pussy motherfucker acting like he's after the scrap till you put him with someone who can actually rap, then you'll see he's a nerd who's scary. One upright cross and his blood raining from a female's eyes that look like she be the Virgin Mary. You finally made it to KOTD, now you think you can see me? Oh, believe me, I'm nervous very. Now you can battle for the title and lose in that league. Good job there, GZ the Mercenary. Yo, David, the way Smack did you? Woo! I mean, geez, B, the shit is scary. No way to be exalted. No way was it just vaulted, man. I believe that shit is buried. Damn, you got fucked and laid down. They done switched DP to missionary. Dirty! So what's up, bro? So Smack ain't releasing the footage of you? Oh, well. But if you had a great performance and it can't be seen, how in the fuck could you all tell? I mean, if a tree falls in the forest, did it battle on URL?
It did.
Now see, here's what I don't understand. Why are you worried about battling on the big stage when your country's scene is in need of repair? DP, I could brag, but I'd make you feel bad. That shit wouldn't even be fair. You have to keep mentioning URL because your footage will never be seen there. My company's throwing URL events and I don't even have to be there.
Yeah, that's a fact. I was there. Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, I bet you thought you was the shit. I bet you're not thinking that shit right now. Nothing less than heat. Take several seats. You need to sit. Pipe down. Are you winning? It's gonna be a no, dog. Oh, dog, you acting like a little bitch right now. Or what, it still ain't clicked by now? You should have dipped by now. Yeah, John D was holding my phone, but it's obvious who's holding my dick right now.
Oh. Make some noise!
Yeah.
Come on, make some noise! Yeah. Final round of the battle on AJ!
Yo, you wasted a whole round rapping to DP. That's my man and my homie. But why we talking about URL when I battled on Smoked Out before Franchise and Joey? Yo, now
I'm right here.
when it comes, that's my man.
Hold it down.
When it comes to your pig of a wife, I wasn't even gonna mention that insufferable bitch. Till she jumped on her post flapping her cocksucker. You need to muzzle the chick. I don't know what I found more surprising. The fact that her of all people was talking to me about past actions being brought up in this shit, or that she finally opened her mouth for something other than sucking a dick. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You took that chance when you locked her. Had her pops in shock when you asked for the hand of his daughter. I think part of the reason he was so surprised that there was actually a man that would want her is due to the fact that even he was aware of how many different mans have been on her. At the same time, he was feeling jealous. Wasn't really sure how to answer the offer. She used to call him Big Daddy Kane while she was getting slammed by her father. What? Insert rebuttal. Hey, insert rebuttal. Insert rebuttal. You can say what you want about my wife. The grass is greener on the side that you take care of with water. And I may have married a cum bucket, but she said all those guys paled in comparison to me since I know how to handle her proper. That's literally how you said. You secretly idolize that bitch. I swear this man's an imposter, jealous of her success. Because unlike you, she made a name in King of the Dot after she ran through the roster. As if that wasn't enough, when I picked him up for the first trip to Thunder Bay, I said Bray again, that's hilarious. When I picked him up 2 times, when I picked him up for the first trip to Thunder Bay, Thunder Bay, she had me fucking confused. Started telling me all this shit that he wasn't to do, like no liquor, no women, he can have a couple of brews, but only if he's being good and if it accompanies food. She literally talked like as if he didn't check in every hour that she was coming for me. She literally said, I'm fucking coming for you. Fuck. At that point I was like, God damn, talk about smothering, dude. Isn't it ironic he only fathered 1 child, but his bitch is mothering 2? Now like I said, I wasn't even gonna mention her, because to be honest, that bitch been more than deaded, but it makes sense that I did, seeing as the two of y'all are codependent. From forum to forum, it's like y'all are competing to see who can get the most attention. She don't just follow your movements on every road trip, she even hop on every post you edit. Natural transition, I got a gun that's fully loaded, and anybody coast to coast can get it. Will he be the type to spark a gat if shit ain't copacetic? I doubt it. Now will he be the type to spark a gat if shit ain't copacetic? I doubt it. Glock party, hit him with that machete slash, then you gonna see the chrome extended. You should've, you should've reconsidered this beat before you tried to cook with a real legend. Catch me loading up trays in the kitchen. Shit, it looked like I'm meal prepping. The ammunition sounded like a slot machine. You hit the sweepstakes. I went 3 rounds snapping, I went with the clean break. Busting the automatic off in traffic. I don't click the thing straight, got it waving out the sunroof like a bitch at spring break. I got DP and A-Ward praying for you right now, like, please, Lord, how much more can he take? See, your goofy actions cost you an appointment with death, and your broke ass couldn't afford to be late. You're a fucking goof. Time.
Make some noise to that fucking battle! We'll be right back with the judge's decision. What up, guys? We're here at Smoke Dead, Ontario. We just had a fucking crazy battle. Everyone make some noise for this battle. A 3-2 decision. No one wanted to judge this. I was asked to make it a non-judge battle, but these two asked and wanted to judge. The winner, LMS.
Fuck is really good, John. Fuck is really good though. Huh? All y'all motherfuckers talking in the smoked out group. Fuck is really good though.